Welcome to News Channel 3. Today we will look at a controversial new energy source, nuclear power. Joining us today on Channel 3 is nuclear scientist Zach Norford, and on location at the 3 Mile Island disaster site, Zach Norford. First, Zach, we'd like you to explain the benefits of nuclear power and how it works.
Nuclear power works on the same basis as many other power plant styles. A product is burned, causing a reaction that heats some water, causes it to boil, release steam. The steam rises, turns a turbine, creates power. Now, the difference in nuclear power lies in the actual reaction. Nuclear power plants use reactors made from uranium, plutonium, and other elements with unstable bonds. When these elements are bombarded with neutrons, a massive amount of energy is released. The way this energy is monitored is by a system of control rods, which allow a certain amount of neutrons to bombard the unstable elements. The energy released during the reaction will heat the water over 500 degrees Fahrenheit and begin the process of steam and spinning turbines. And there are many benefits of nuclear power, ranging from the portability and the proficiency to the amount of power output. One of the cool things about nuclear power is that you can get a lot of energy out of a relatively small amount of material, meaning that in a similar situation with coal, where you need to pay expenses for the shipping and travel costs for large amounts of coal, with nuclear, since it's such a smaller amount of mass with an equal or greater energy release potential, it costs a lot less money to transport. For example, 1 pound of nuclear fuel creates more energy than 830 barrels of oil, 240 tons of coal, and 500 million cubic feet of natural gas. As well as being proficient, it produces much less air pollution than traditional coal as well. Mainly just steam and trace amounts of CO2 are released. One of the great things about nuclear power is that the technology is here and we have it now. Close to 16% of the entire world's energy is run on nuclear at this point, and it is an extremely efficient process.
Breaking news! Zach Norford reporting to us live from the 3 Mile Island disaster site.
I'm here on site at the 3 Mile Island nuclear facility. It has just suffered a horrendous meltdown, and as you can see, the damage is horrible. 3 Mile Island is situated in Dauphin County, PA. This is a prime example of why nuclear power is not the right choice for our country, as well as for the entire world. As you can see, everything is in turmoil. 36 hours ago, a pressure relief valve became jammed. What this means is that the emergency cooling system was not able to keep the control rods from overheating. 40,000 gallons of radioactive waste were released into the Susquehanna River. This time it is estimated that 2.5 million curies of radioactive gases were released into the environment. Radiation poisoning is known to cause cancer, radiation sickness, and genetic disorders. Over 150,000 people had to be evacuated when the meltdown occurred. This accident was unforeseen and shows how much can go wrong in a short amount of time at these new power plants. It is estimated the cleanup effort will run until 1993 with a cost of $1 billion. Not only does nuclear power pose an immediate threat in the sense of both meltdowns, such as these, and easy terrorist attacks, but the physical waste will outlast any container built to hold it, meaning that eventually it'll poison the Earth with radiation. The time span for this can be anywhere from 50 to 200,000 years in the future, depending on certain conditions. Although not much waste is released into the air, the land waste we have to deal with poses a serious threat. Even simple exposure to radioactive material causes mutations on a cellular and molecular level. The difference between nuclear power and other alternative energies is that nuclear power is a non-renewable energy source. The process requires extensive mining of uranium and much costs to get the materials. What they don't tell you is that mining uranium causes huge problems to the local environment. It is estimated that by 2015, at the current rate of nuclear power usage, we will have generated 75,000 metric tons of waste. The thing is, we have nowhere else to store this waste except on Earth, and as I stated previously, the waste will outlast any container built to hold it. This means that eventually the Earth will be poisoned. You may have heard many benefits of nuclear power, but you must ask yourself, do the costs outweigh the benefits? Zach Norford, reporting out.